Strategic launch detected. Strategic launch detected.
Those down. Okay. Slow here, these left. Let me see here. Check something really quickly. Should be good. Pretty sure we should be good. Okay, so we're gonna just start this. One of my favorite games of all time. I'd say probably top 5, top 3 maybe. And this is just a straight classic game. This isn't FAF, which has better tweaks and just slightly better. But today we're gonna just do the campaign. I haven't decided which faction I want to do though. But we should just get into it, shouldn't we? We're gonna let this play through as well, all the clips, so. So this is just giving us a timeline. This is where it's going to take us. Griffin 4.
I don't know how the hell this happened, but those bastards found us. They've made planetfall, and are attacking Fort Clark and the outlying civilian centers. This is the end of the road for us, Commander. Fort Clark is our last base of operations, and all of our evacuation routes have been severed. If we falter today, the Seraphim and their lackeys will have free rein to butcher every last human in the galaxy. We have no other choice but to dig in and hold the line. General Fletcher is already on planet and leading the defense of Fort Clark. We want to open up a second front, which is why you're gating in south of his position. This is your LZ. There are 2 Order bases at this location, and they are providing reinforcements for the Order's assault on Fort Clark. You will destroy all Order structures and then push inland. Continue north until you link up with Fletcher. Once the siege on Fort Clark has been lifted, the 2 of you will directly assault and destroy the Seraphim commander. Failure is not an option, Commander.
So in other words, it's all on us to basically save everything. Let's go. We'll gate in and have to pick a faction. UEF, Cybran, or Aeon. I'm torn between UEF and Cybran.
This is one of the 2 enemy bases in the area. Blow them both back to the Stone Age and then sync up with Fletcher.
Not sure which faction.
There's
I
a
want.
line of enemy artillery protecting the bases. They are targets of opportunity, but if you destroy them, it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. Once you deal with the primary base, we'll update... Ah, hell, enemy gunships are inbound. It's time to get you down there while we still can.
I think we're going to
Damn it, they're attacking the gate. Get on planet while you still can.
We're going to go UVF.
Commander under attack.
That was a little too close for comfort. Get it done, Commander.
So, I think first thing I'm going to do is do that.
You just gated into a hell of a mess, Colonel. But I'm glad you're here.
We got one shield with 3 T3P gems. 4, 5 energy storage. Mass extractors up the wazoo. And we're upgrading our commander first thing, because we have the resources to do so.
The damaged shield generator will help protect you from hostile fire. Repair it. HQ out.
So, yeah, repairing that would be great. We're gonna upgrade our commander, build factories on top of these destroyed factories to get a bonus, or reducing build cost.
We're uploading the Percival schematic to your ACU.
This
It's a
unit
siege
here.
assault bot that has been modified so it can cross water.
Very
HQ out.
effective unit. Take down T4s if you have enough of them. 2 4s. We're gonna take our subs and go here so we can get rid of these subs patrolling the base. It's gonna be an objective here shortly. Oh my gosh, is that? Yeah, it's going quite well actually. There we go. Now we got access to tier 2, but we are going to build land factories followed by air factories. And we're going to need both actually. We'll probably need more air and naval than anything else. Get some engineers out. And we have a cap of 500, which is not going to be good. Usually 1,000. So we have to be kind of careful with what we do. Right there. These 2 to tier 2, upgrade them right away. Because our income is very high right now. These guys to repair all these structures over here. Get rid of these wall sections. And we'll just put them on a patrol order. Oh my god, really? No, hit the wrong button, dang it. Not that. We want to reclaim the walls. Don't need the walls. Here, and then just kind of patrol around here to clean everything up. Now these we're going to go straight tier 2 with. We have enough income, we're going to go tier 3 on the commander. We lost all our subs, really? Oh, that's not good. I thought that was supposed to be an objective. Maybe not yet. Okay, so these guys, we're gonna go up here, control this, because we're gonna eat into all of this reclaim stuff, resource-wise, very soon. Definitely need to get some air up though.
Commander, it is imperative that you move inland as quickly as possible. Countless lives hang in the balance.
Yes and no.
Excellent. The shield is fully repaired and operating at full capacity.
Perfect.
HQ out.
upgraded, then we can build the gateway again and get some better units quickly, hopefully. Radar needs to be upgraded. Tommy probably, but right
Enemy
now,
subs are operating in the channel north of your LZ, Commander.
course.
Destroy them.
that's
HQ
the
out.
ones that we just. Well, we took out 4 of the 6. There's only a couple left. Okay. So basically, we're just in kind of an upgrade phase right now because we have so much mass income and energy income right now. We don't even need a whole lot of anything. We can just hold the line pretty easily here, actually. Repair these structures. It's a lot of energy for us. We will be using it very soon. Once I get tier 3 air production up and running, that's going to be very beneficial. In order to do so, it may take a little bit of time, actually. So now we got these 2. We're going to do your engineers. Actually using these guys to get rid of the wall section because we don't need wall sections. As a defense, it's nice, but at the same time, they're just really pointless. These. Here. Should free up our. Okay, it should free up our. Oh, I missed one. Oh, dang. Of course. Three's almost done. So now we got some tier 2 engineers. We're actually going to put up a couple of flak because it's going to be super beneficial for us. Along with a couple of tier 2 engineers. Because it's going to be better than the tier 1 we got. For this particular reason. Perfect is done. Gateway. Some support. Another shield generator. Destroy the one that got perfect. Place the one that got destroyed when we started. I actually have access to the experimentals already. Perfect. We're going to do all these to tier 3 actually. These to tier 3 as well. Now we're starting to eat into our mass, which is good, because we're utilizing it. You guys can actually build that. And we're going to need to start collecting on the mass. Okay. Start Navy. Probably not a bad idea. So hopefully this will help. We also need to do it. Okay, so I think we don't have. We need to make a template actually, because I don't have templates saved. Templates are very useful for building. So we're going to build. The first thing we're going to build probably a SAM, followed by fuselage. followed by sonar. And then we can build the factory. This will help protect us against air. No, you're not in, but fix that very quickly. Now, I want you guys to assist the factories. Oh, and look at that. We got gunships in there already. That's fine. I should be able to take care of them fairly quickly. So if we select all these, we can save template button. We should now be able to go into our templates. Open very quickly. I'm going to be able to ask extract any need. Help improve our income on maps. Not a huge amount, but a little bit like. Upgrading the factory. Oh, it took out our fucking radar. Of course it did. This is kind of a slow startup, but ultimately it's going to be best for us. I can take care of these guys. How is it? It's inside the shield. That's how. So that would be for yeah, take that. Up. A lot of things we need to get up, but one thing at a time. This is going to help us so much. Try to keep this stuff going. Definitely start shooting bombers very easily. As soon as we're able to get some tier 3 air superiority fighters going, should be good. Now, our Percival's here. We got our first commander out, our support commander, we're going to get some resource on that. Having mobile resource is so much better than have static resource. Engineer, we're helping build, repair the planet. Of course, engineers. Engineers are not always the smartest. Not even, what are you doing? You're not like, I don't know what it was doing. I was repairing things already. Take out gunship units are typically flat because they're so cluttered. We also have sand clouds to help mitigate them. squeeze out mobile resource generation because that is going to be kind of key. So yes, we need air superiority over the fighters. Oh, but this has already got an attack. Unsurprising. Not surprising. Black. Actually just like scatter it a little bit.
I could really use your help up here, Colonel.
Yeah,
Destroy those bases as soon as you can.
Ooh, here's the mass battle already. Fix that. I got engineers. Double repair. Should be plenty of flag now, hopefully. I mean, it's only one factory, I should have more, but I gotta try to limit myself. We're gonna take that one out. They're so volatile from both out. That flag is almost there. Tier 3s. So we have this. And I'm gonna be kind of sneaky. That, after that's done. Wall pieces. I don't understand. I thought I got rid of them all. Oh well. It's fine. Not gonna worry about it. We now have air superiority fighters that will help defend us against air attacks. Oh, but I need to put the...
Some of those artillery positions are still operational.
Yeah, I
HQ
know.
out.
You want me to get rid of them like immediately, but I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I'm not ready to engage the next phase yet. There's a lot of gunships. Doing the flak and the fighters definitely do work against these guys. Now we have another shield up that's going to be even better. It's actually down a couple of artillery pieces here. And we'll bring them with just a couple of power generators to help reduce their firing cycle. You guys can actually come over here and try to rethink all that stuff, get us some income. You guys can now get some more mass fabs. It's not enough for that. Because it's so volatile, double another power or shield generator there. Some more flak. The way they have this set up is like this for some reason, which is fine. Maybe there's a destroyer? Maybe not. Awesome. You have Raz, okay. That needs to upgrade to tier 3. Do one at a time though. Boy. Losing it here to be fine. This is gonna help us with the naval. We're going to need naval, not immediate, but we are going to need naval. I build Fat Boy? Do I have enough to try? I don't know how hard that's going to hit our resources, but we need to get a bunch of these up. Fat Boys are super useful. Probably one of the more, I'd say OP, but definitely very strong. Has a very long range, and it also has very fast reload, so you can put a lot of firepower down range. So it's perfect for the UEF because the UEF is a tank, kind of a turtle faction. Upgrade that, and we have resources. Yeah, they're draining quite quickly now. As long as we don't power stall, we should be okay. Actually power stall. That's something I want to do. Okay, we gotta stop. Stop the 2-3 engineers. Oh boy, that could have been nasty. Not having shield because you don't have power is not a good thing. Fighters. This destroyer needs to come back. Oh, I suppose it can't. Just move my commander away. Dang it. Oh well. Here in the wall sections. Refueling station. Should be plenty. We're gonna have to try to protect this. We're gonna have to repair it. Some more mass storages around it. Run out of mass, it's not a problem. We don't want to run out of energy or power. It's going to hurt a lot of different things. Gunships. Thankfully, we were able to take them all out. Although we suffered heavy damage though. So as soon as we get at least one of these up, we're going to actually push this up here, and they'll start bombarding this entire shore. And Fat Boy is up and ready to go. Perfect. And we want to make sure we get enough fighter support, because we're going to need it very badly. God damn. So, I think with that, we're gonna go something like this with some more factories. We're gonna definitely need them. Naval factories, to be specific. Oh, I suppose you guys need... You both need upgrades? No. Okay, I'm gonna pull you over here. Upgrade that. And then put those around. And we're just going to use a tier 2 shield to protect those. Okay, so now we should actually be able to do another Fat Boy very simply. Yeah, we're going to need to make, I shouldn't say a lot, but enough of these is going to be, I think 6 of them is pretty hard to take out unless you have either tier 2 artillery or strategic bombers. Strat bombers are definitely a thing. They're kind of one of the weaknesses of them, actually. Okay, we're going to upgrade all of these factories. tier 3. So we can produce a bunch of naval units we're going to need later on once we clear this out. Oh, power's draining, but we still have a lot of it, so we should be okay. I think we're going to actually move this back just a bit. Attention to focusing the cruisers, that's for sure. So with this many fighters, we should be okay. Still not as many as I'd like, but we are kind of limited on that, unfortunately. So yeah, this fast boy is going to do quite a bit of work, actually. He actually needs to target these, because these are the things that are going to hurt him the most. They can break down the shield very quickly.
The first artillery position is destroyed.
Yeah, we're going to
HQ
go back
out.
because of the air power. But then gunships will definitely shoot through it very quickly as well.
That's the last of them. All the artillery positions are down. HQ out.
So if we get submerged here, we should be okay. And Thorpe's at the sub, boom.
Good job. With those subs out of the way, you can prepare your assault against the Order's positions on the mainland. HQ out.
Well, yes and no, but okay. Another one ready? Yes, we do. Perfect. Okay, now we got scouts, which are actually going to be super useful right now. We're just going to kind of fly overhead and make sure we can kind of see everything. Okay, you already have that upgrade. You have not have that upgrade. So we're going to need a few more. Your defenses said idle. How do you turn them back on? So you're probably gonna have to go down here and click on your defense, and it is probably on hold fire. So it will not fire would be my guess. You need it to return fire. That would be my guess. Defenses said idle. I'm pretty sure that's how you turn them back on, unless it's a specific item. Okay, what is the name of the building? If I can know the name of the building, I can help. That might be able to help a little bit better. Defense is idle. See, that doesn't. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Why would it? A little odd. Oh, tactical missile launcher tier 2. Okay, so you are looking at, let me grab somebody that's capable of a tier 2 attack launcher. Okay, so and a tier 1 defense. Okay, so if we build a attack launcher, well, I don't know if you have the upgrade. It doesn't matter. Okay, you were gonna do the upgrade first. So if it says idle there in the bottom right corner, right? That's kind of what you're looking at. It says idle right there because it's not doing anything. You need to come down here and you need to build the missiles. So once you click it, it'll auto build. And that's just, it's the way it is. That's just kind of why it says idle. It won't say anything until you launch a missile out of it. Now if you click it, and let's say you launch a missile, let's just say there, and now it says launching. So I hope that helps, if that makes sense. Speaking of which, we should actually reclaim it, because I don't need that. I really don't need it. Okay, so I'm glad that helped. yeah, that's how you do those. Now, typically with those, you'd want a bunch of them, and you'd want to launch them all at once instead of one at a time. Not many Americans play it, really. I got into this game because of an American. He plays FAF a lot more than he does this. So he was one of the few guys that got me into it, and I've been playing it for I don't know how many years now. But yes, if you need any help, let me just ask. If I know, I should be able to help. To do that. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite games. Probably top 3 to top 5 games that I play. For me, it's a nice, good game to just kind of relax, because I know what I'm doing. Just kind of going against the AI is kind of fun. Planetary Annihilation Player. See, I barely played that at all, to be honest. I barely played it. I really didn't play it very much. I played this more than I played that. I like this game a lot better, so... And everyone has their own taste, so... You can't force people to play something they don't want to play. So you are good to go, so you probably can come over here. I don't know, should I build a nuke? That's tempting. It's very, very tempting, but I don't know if I should. Should actually get you back here safer. We need to actually build something like that. Then I repeat. Yeah, I mean, the original game is good, and this game builds on the original game. It adds another faction. So, if you like this game, I mean, it's... The thing that I had a hardest time learning was taking a unit and using the shift key to issue commands and orders and stuff like that. The other thing trying to figure out counters. There's certain units are good against other units, which is kind of the key. Is there anything in particular right now that you might be struggling with? Yeah, I'd love to help. If I'm able to help, I would be more than happy to help if I'm able to. So, take all of these guys. Oh, hotkeys. Yeah, I don't use hotkeys personally. I really don't. I know what I need to grab, and then I click it and put it down, and I'm one of those few people that doesn't really care for hotkeys. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally don't care for hotkeys. I don't think I'm good enough for hotkeys, to be honest. If I'm completely honest, I really don't think I'm that great. I'm not good enough for it. I can't memorize hotkeys well enough. So we're going to push up into these bases and soften them up quite quickly, actually. We're going to need quite a few cruisers and destroyers. Now with the hotkeys, if you're having trouble with it, you can always go into the options and rebind them to keys that you might prefer better. Like I said, personally, I'm more comfortable with just the clicking instead of the hotkeys. Yes, the hotkeys are quicker, but I don't play against human players all that often, so hotkeys probably aren't going to be the greatest for me. I'm usually somebody who goes against AIs typically, so... You guys aren't doing anything. Should I build a nuke? It's so tempting. Neighbor would probably be more. But I need to. If I'm to do a nuke, I need to do that properly. Or a Maver, I'm sorry. No, I can't. Gotta have it. Power generators just right. I'm sure it has plenty of shielding. I think we're going to leave one of the pathways down here just to provide support. We'll keep building them because they are actually really useful. Well, we got rid of the commander, so that's good. The scouts are constantly flying overhead. We got some fighters going. Gonna definitely need more. Now they're chasing a scout. Yeah, it looks like they were chasing a scout, which I'm fine with. You guys, health engineers. You need to get yourself a shield. Ooh, that's gonna drain the power pretty quick though.
Scratch one of the bases. HQ out.
More scouts. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna power stall, I bet. Maybe? Yeah, I think we are. Yep, there go all the shields. So that's what happens. Now as the power regenerates, and we have another power generator up. So anything other than hotkeys that you may need help with. Because in my opinion, hotkeys are very personal because each person likes a certain set of hotkeys a certain way. Mass income, and the best way to get mass income is either from the mass points or collecting wreckage from the battlefield. Planes and patrol. Sure, planes, okay. Planes, they can be different. So you have all the keys down here. Now if you click somewhere, right click somewhere, they will go there. If you hold shift and you hit the patrol key, they will go back and forth. And the hotkey for that is P by default, as you can see. And they will go back and forth between those two locations until they basically run out of fuel. Which is why it's nice to have something like the refuel and repair stations like this. Or if you're playing UEF, the Fat Boy here, Tier 4 Experimental, has air staging for planes to recover health and refuel as well. Actually, I'm going to build a couple engineers out of these guys. So, planes, because you have planes that attack air units, which are what most of these are, you have planes that attack ground units, which are either the fighter bombers or the Tier 3 strategic bombers. Both only attack ground units. They have a little, the Tier 3 bombers have a little bit of aid to protect themselves. But if they're going against the main fighters like these, they won't be able to. And then you have transports and gunships. Now gunships are only ground-only attacks. They're a lot slower, but they only attack ground units unless, I think, is it Tier 3 that does get a little bit of AA? Yeah. So the broadswords do get a little bit of AA. They take a little while to build, of course, but they are a little bit stronger. So you have planes and gunships primarily. Now your scouts here, at either Tier 1, you have Tier 1 scouts, and you have Tier 3 scouts. They give you information on the battlefield so you can help, so you can better see what your enemy is doing and plan accordingly. Did that make sense, I hope? How do you refill planes? So planes will automatically try to refuel themselves. If you have ships, certain ships, I think like aircraft carriers, if you build like an aircraft carrier out of a Tier 3, they can refill there. So you would have to build these refuel and repair air staging facilities. So something like this, every faction has it. It's at a Tier 2, and if you place it down, the planes will automatically try to go there and repair themselves and get more fuel. So you need at least 1 to 2 of these for every, I don't know, 5 or 10 planes, depending on if you have Tier 1, 2, or 3. All planes will eventually run out of fuel. And if you have them on patrol like this, they're going to go through a lot more fuel a lot quicker. So having a section of these just anywhere in your base or anywhere on the battlefield really will help to refuel them so they can fly faster. If they don't have fuel, I think they slowly take damage and eventually will crash and die. I think. Could be mistaken on that though. So basically, yeah, you just want to keep all of your planes flying as best you can, and the best way to do that is with these refuel station things. They're staging facilities. Oh my gosh. So yeah, every faction at Tier 2, at Tech 2, or Tier 2, however you want to say it, has an air staging facility. And that's what you need to refuel and repair your aircraft. Does that help? I think we need to get all of these guys, and we need to actually go like this. There we go. So yeah, you can double click on a unit to select all of them on the map, and the scrolling in and out is very useful, which I'm sure you probably understand by now. Let's build the Maver. It's gonna hurt us, I think. It's actually not too bad. Not as bad as I thought. Still 600 though. You need to get into shield covering. Okay, so I think we're gonna go here with this. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's too many building. There we go. Okay. See, these planes are coming back, so they need to refuel. I mean, they still have fuel, but in order to top themselves off. What are we doing on that? That's at 14%. A little bit of a stall, it's fine. Mats, need some mats. Need mats. How about any of these rocks? Did we get those already? Yes, we did. How about these? Anything else here? I don't think so. Go like that to make sure you get it all.
That's both of them. Proceed inland, HQ out.
Maybe inland? We'll see.
Constable Graham is on the horn. I'm patching him through.
We definitely need to... Oh
Commander,
my gosh.
Order units have overwhelmed most of our defenses. We've been cut off from Fort Clark, and General Fletcher is unable to get reinforcements to us. We need your help.
Okay. Well,
Change in plans, Commander. Fletcher's going to have to hold Fort Clark a bit longer on his own. You will defend the civilians and eradicate any enemy forces in the area.
I shall cleanse everyone on this planet. You are fools
no,
to
you
stand
won't.
against our might.
no, you are the fool to go against me. Not the other way around. Oh boy, yeah, we definitely are gonna need some mass there, that's for sure. Okay, so we need to go like this. We need to protect the fat boys with air cover. What's Neighbor doing? Just mass. Hopefully these guys will get some of this stuff. Oh my gosh, okay, you guys are taking way too much enemy fire. Fat boys can move up. We actually need to be producing more. Oh, we got two planes landing here. It looks like scouts because they're damaged. Yep, there we go. We have a little bit of mass because engineers are starting to reclaim this stuff. You guys can move up here. We're actually going to take one of these guys and move them up here. Actually, we're just going to make them reclaim it. They're right-clicking on everything. Any of these, anything that like crashes usually or leave like a wreck or something like that, you can right-click it with an engineer or your main commander or something like that, and you can get it back. At least some of the what it costs to build it back. So let's push up to these guys, clear out some of these bases. Neighbor's not quite half yet, it's on 38. I wonder how bad it'll be to do another experimental. It could hurt a little bit. Oh wait, Commander doesn't have RAS, does he? He does not. Ooh, we can do that next. That'll help. Give us more income. We got battleships building. That's what's hurting us right there, I think. Yeah, battleships take a lot of resources. More here. We're actually just going to keep these guys here. Scouts. We're actually going to keep them kind of trying to keep vision on everything. See, now the aircraft are landing here. They're getting repaired and recovered. We need mass in order to do that, though. So now we're mass stalled, so that means everything is going to be produced a lot slower. It's flashing like this and you have nothing in the bar there, that means you're out of mass. And you need to basically either stop building stuff.
The order is eternal. There is no stopping us.
Or find another way to get some more mass income. Either way. So with these guys, look at that. They'll go over to build some of these mass points for us. See, it heals it very slowly when you don't have enough mass. And these numbers here are per tick, so like every however many times a second type thing. Any other questions right now? this will be done, and that'll give us some back anyway. So we will bring these guys here, this one here. What are we doing there? Well, half? Just over half. Okay. So another way to get some mass is using mass fabricators, actually. You build them, and they'll provide you with a little bit more mass income. Not a huge amount, but some. But they take a lot of power, though. So that's why you want to connect it near a power generator, typically. So I think we're going to go this one and this one. We're going to stop doing that. We're going to go bombers and gunships, actually. Because we're actually going to probably need those. So we're still down just a little bit. Can I build... So yeah, these guys are actually going to... We're actually going to build a tack launcher really quickly. Is that going to reach? It is, okay. So we're going to build one tack launcher. Have him help build it, or help build the missiles for it. But we need mass for it, of course. And that's what these are going to be for, the mass extractors. If you can build them at tier 3, you're usually best doing that, but it doesn't always work that way. Even if you build a tier 1, you still can upgrade it later on, and it will still help you. Surprised they haven't taken out that air factory yet. It's well within range. Okay, so now build some missiles. So I want to get rid of these things because they're actually attacking our scouts, which is hurting us. Battleship's almost done. 80-some%. Yeah. See, it costs 25 mass a tick and 200 energy a tick. Oh, something must have got done building. No, not the Maver yet. Oh, but we finally got some more mass income, which is super helpful. Okay, so now we got one missile. We're gonna launch it at these, and if you hold spacebar, you can kind of pan the camera around and see. There, we got rid of both of them. Perfect. The Maver is almost done, isn't it? 80%. It's getting close. This is essentially called a game ender weapon. But then again, so are all these fat boys I've built too. They're considered game ending weapons. Well, no they're not. I take that back. The Maver and any tier 3 artillery is considered game enders towards the late game, or the nukes. Missile launchers. Strategic missile launchers to be specific. They're expensive, they take a long time to build, and a long time to build the nukes, but they do quite a bit, actually, of damage if they're able to connect. look at that. One of the battleships is done. That was why we got a nice increase in mass. This one finished first. These three will finish. Boom, there, and look at how now we have actually some mass income for just a little bit. Yes, we are definitely going to need the Navy. Should actually grab it all now. I don't have nearly as many planes flying overhead. And move it this way. Oh, everything but I don't need the sonar to move that way. Okay, so now... Oh, that is still alive. Oh, I didn't think it was still alive. Let's fix that. That should kill it, I hope. No, it did not. Launch another. Okay, and that should kill it. And then if we launch at the generator there, because generators are explosive, will cause damage when they destroy to nearby buildings. I think one tac should do it. But again, you'd want to build more than one tac missile. Oh, it didn't kill it, but it definitely caused damage to everything else around it. You want to launch tactical missiles unless they have tactical missile defense, and then you'd want to take those out first. Clear up most of this, right? Except for the power generator. Should be easily taken care of. Still think that's going to be alive, though. So I think what we're going to do now... Oh, now the Maver's up. And we are actually going to make it hold fire before it fires. Let it target, and we're actually going to hold fire on it. We don't want it to fire just yet. Primarily because I'm saving it for the next expansion phase. Okay, so now the commander has RAS. Upgrade the shield. And he'll get assistance with that. And there goes all of our power. Now the commander has a big shield and he should be safe. See, now we got a nice navy going, and this should help protect us. So, I think we're at that point where we can now push forward. These guys are going to kind of hold the line here as we get all these guys to build a few more fat boys for us. We are definitely going to need them. Going to need lots and lots of firepower. Okay, you can probably come back down here and help these guys. All these tier 3. These guys up here. I suppose we could go here with these guys. Actually, move that up on land. That still isn't dead. Gosh darn it. Let's fix that, shall we? One, I think we'll launch another as well. So I think it's going to take more than one more. It should. last one should kill it. More spy planes. Now we're out of mass again. Imagine that, as we're building experimental fat boys. Of course we'd be out of mass, because they cost a lot to build. But if you get this many units trying to build it at once, it goes very quickly. So we should be fairly safe. I actually think we should build an anti-nuke just to be safe. Yeah, these are going up so quickly. Don't really need to worry about it too much, as long as we don't lose shielding. If we lose shielding, we're very exposed and very vulnerable. Now UEF has pretty good shields. Cybran doesn't have the greatest shields, but they're very cheap to build. Aeon has pretty decent shields, and Seraphim has the best shields. The most expensive, but they are the best, for good reason. Not like targeting their factories, what the fudge? Come on now. We're gonna need a bunch of fighters to protect these, because we might lose some of these guys actually. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop the production on all naval, because we got a lot of naval units here that should help us. Actually grab all of our units that are capable and come and build the nuke defense to help protect us. See, if you have an aircraft
Civilians
selected,
are safe. I am forever in your debt, Commander.
you can hit this dock button and then we'll go to the
Operation
nearest
area
area to
expanded.
Looks
to
like
dock.
Gari is sending out the welcome wagon.
Okay, there's a Galactic Colossus, otherwise known as a GC.
Assuming you live through this, head up there and destroy Gari once and for all. HQ out.
Okay, well, that shouldn't be too difficult. We have a Galactic Colossus heading our way.
At long
Along
last, the
with
end of the
all kinds of
UEF is within
aircraft.
my sights. This day has been a long time coming.
Should be able to actually
We'll
focus
fight
it
you
down.
to the very end.
Sniper bots. Sniper bots are very paper, so they will melt very quickly.
Got a Galactic Colossus heading your way.
Yes, I
Deal
know
with
I
it.
do. It's
HQ
right here.
out.
And we are going to take it on.
Not even your most powerful weapon can stand before me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. We might actually lose those fat boys. We are going to free fire, and we are going to target power generators. And there's another generator. That should definitely help. There and there. That'll make a lot of big booms. We did take out the Colossus. Perfect. Now we have these guys. We have strategic bombers bombing, which is what they are great at doing.
Another problem, Colonel. There's a second town east of your position. The Order Commander hasn't attacked them yet, but can only be a matter of time. Please protect
We
it.
need to move the Navy now. The Navy needs to
The Order
move.
Commander is moving sniper bots into position. They're quick and pack a punch, but their armor isn't worth a damn. HQ out.
So we lost these mass extractors up here. Actually, isn't going to be too bad because we have the fat boys moving in. And they will clean up like crazy, that's for sure. Perfect. And now we have air cover here, helping to protect us. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Strategic bombers, like I said, are going to definitely hurt us. We haven't lost too many units, thankfully. Oh my word. All the missiles. Oh my. Yeah, see, it's a very large navy, and it's comprised of various units, which is very helpful as well. And we're loading the nuke defense, so that's good for us. Okay, can I get all my scouts, please? And let's go and scout Gari's base. Because it's not going to take long with the Maver softening it up, so... We got another GC in there, it looks like. And the commander, which is the primary target. It's nice to see where everything's at, too.
Enemy naval units coming into range, Colonel. Sink
Yes,
them
that's
before
why
they
I
can
moved
bombard
them.
the city. HQ out.
That is why I moved all my naval vessels up here. It's actually taking damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, from the crash
You will
damage.
never reach Fort Clark.
That's debatable. And these little frigates should not be able to do
The
much.
shelters are safe for now, Colonel. But I don't think they can survive another attack. If the Order Commander was to come at us again,
I want those civilians out of there, Colonel. Constable Graham is making a group of trucks available to you. Use them to evacuate the civilians to the city center.
Pretty sure we can do that.
You need to tell those trucks where you want them to move. Click on the command signal button on your HUD below the objective reminder. Then click the ground where the truck should go. HQ out.
My scans show a group of trucks coming online, full of civilians, no doubt. I shall take great pleasure in hunting them. You are simply prolonging the inevitable.
I know
will
you are.
cleanse the civilian population.
No, you won't. I will protect the civilian population. And the trucks are going to be on their way. And we are trying to protect our fat boys from air cover because that is one of their weaknesses. Perfect. All naval vessels move up, please. And we got a nuke loaded. Perfect. Well, just about. All these guys we can move over and build a few more fat boys. I know I should probably move them up here, actually. Actually, I don't need to do that. Grab these guys. Grab these guys. Grab all these guys. Move here. Let's just move into it. Let's not keep taking damage, please. Ooh, friendly fire. We have 4 summits in here, so they will definitely do work against ground targets. And friendly targets as well. Okay, this should be cleaned up for most of them. Well, we got a gunship coming in, but we have so many cruisers in this mix that shouldn't last. More gunships, I'm assuming? Yep. Move the gunships in closer, shall we? Gunships. Cruisers, my bad. Move the cruisers in closer so they can engage. Ooh, sniper bots attacking the fat boys. Ooh, in there. Ooh. That one's just about dead, actually. Or at least its shield is almost gone. Why did I not have them on... Oh, I don't have Omni. Oh, dang it. I don't have Omni radar. Yeah, that'd be why. Okay, well, we can fix that. We need to do an Omni radar. We're gonna ring that with some power generators. And that should fix it. Oh my gosh, seriously, it's right there? Why is Gary... Oh my gosh, that's...
You freaks
boom.
are gonna pay for what you did to Earth.
That was... I was not expecting it to be right there.
Will never be defeated!
Ah, yes it will. Sorry,
That sure
Gary.
was a pretty sight. Maybe the next order commander won't be so eager to flap her jaw.
Although we're probably gonna
HQ
lose
out.
all these fat boys to strat bombers now. It's gonna
Fort
expand.
Clark is located to the northwest, and the Seraphim commander is to the northeast. That alien is probably pretty ticked off that you killed his little sweetheart, so be ready for anything. Fort Clark must survive. HQ out.
Okay, now it's being assaulted. And now we gotta go protect
That
it.
alien freak is due east of my location. It's got some experimental
These are
units
all
stomping
strat
around, and we'll need
bombers.
to destroy those too.
Don't know if these are
Assault
gonna
its
survive.
position from the south, and I'll push in from the west. We won't be able to defend two fronts at once. A truck has reached the city center, sir.
We need to try to protect the fat boys. Although we're gonna lose almost
Looks like
all of
that
them.
alien is launching a
Oh,
nuke.
Oh my gosh.
Flight trajectory indicates it's heading toward the town to the east.
we lost 3 of them already.
HQ out.
Strategic launch detected.
Another nuke. Well, we got all the civilians
All
out.
the trucks have arrived, and we're getting the civilians to safety.
Oh my gosh.
Can never thank you enough, Colonel.
Good work, Colonel. I'm damn proud to have you in the UEF.
Okay, Maver is gonna retarget. We're gonna target power generators again. Because those are very good targets to have it take on. And then factories, because I need to stem the tide of units. It's gonna be probably a long time before it hits all these targets, but that should definitely soften up that base. We've lost a lot of naval to strat bombers. We lost a summit? Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention.
This
Oh
is
my
Brigadier
goodness.
Fletcher requesting assistance. Seraphim forces are pounding me pretty hard.
Yes, they may be. Now I got Omni up, so that should give us information. I lost all of those fat boys. Ugh, not good. See what I mean by not good? We need more. And you can actually reclaim that. I don't have any way to really support other than this. So we can support with gunships and strategic bombers ourselves. Oh my goodness. We lost 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We lost 10 fat boys. To 2, 3 of the intergalactic colossuses. But they had a bunch of strategic bombers, whereas I did not. Oh boy, yep. Definitely need to make some progress here. Titan should mop them up fairly quickly though, I'd hope. If he like actually moves them to engage them. There, that should help defend it a little bit. As we move all of the Navy in further to help support. And hopefully we'll be able to get a bunch of this. See, now broadswords are good, but they're slow. Take a while to get where they need to get to, but they definitely do work. Do quite a bit of damage, actually. And Strat Bombers along with that is super helpful.
It won't last much longer now. Make
Yeah,
it
it's because
pay
my
for what they
Maver's
did to
freaking
Earth.
softening it up like crazy. Ooh, but that's T2 artillery. Which is coming from where? Right here. Can the summits reach it? They cannot. Neither can the cruisers. Okay. Well then. I need mass, but it's all being thrown into my fat boys that I'm trying to rebuild. And I lost all these mass extractors down here. So let's try to rebuild them, shall we? It's going to take a while, but hopefully that will help.
Hold the line, Colonel. We must protect the civilians.
What do you
Haul
think
out.
I'm doing? My goodness. Strat Bombers are doing work, that's for sure. I've got a lot of them, but there's quite a few, so... Ah. Yep. There go a bunch of units. Another bunch of units? No, maybe not. Okay, that's 4 fat boys. Let's move them up. Need to move them. But they're slow moving, so that's the downside. Maver's definitely doing work, so that's super helpful. I think we're gonna go like this with all of those. I hear awesome. Firing on.
That's what I love to see. Burn, baby, burn!
Well, that is somewhat protected, but not terribly well protected. And he's producing a lot of Titans, which are super helpful. He should be producing Percivals, but any kind of units will help defend it. Oh, that's a lot of gunships. That's a lot of gunships. I need these two to stop, and we need to go back to just straight fighter production. Oh gosh. Okay, well. We need SAMs, please. Come on, build. Thank you. I need to protect this. I mean, black would probably be better, but SAMs will suffice, I think. We're still gonna lose one, aren't we? I don't want to lose it, but we might. Okay, I don't think we lost it, thankfully. Okay. That should help now, at least slowly protect us. Oh yeah, this engineer biting into these wrecks of the Fat Boys, it's definitely helping us, that's for sure. Help them? burning mass. Oh, it's on all the pathways, I suppose. There we go. Okay. So now that's up. Now this should help with producing all these. And scouts into that would be super nice. And there is the experimental, otherwise known as a chicken. Yeah, the experimental, yeah. Called it, well, it's known as a chicken. I don't remember the actual in-game name of it. What is it called? Gathatha, okay. So as the pathways slowly move up, that. A few more fat boys. I mean, the Maver is doing quite well, actually. Reducing the factories. And they're still producing a lot, but we're getting there. It's slow, but it's happening, so. Oh, snap. What are we losing energy and power? Wait, what? No. Don't want to be losing power on that. You want to protect all this, of course, but... Oh, yeah, these guys definitely need, They need, some refueling stations. Because they definitely need fuel. They're taking damage. Ah, dang it. There we go. So hopefully these guys will... Don't know where they're going, but they're going to come back and hopefully refuel. Okay, so now these first set of fat boys are finally in range. Supporting this, defending this. There we go. We should definitely soften up the advance on the fort. Perfect, okay. That took out those factories. Now the pathways should be able to sustain this for quite a while. Until that experimental starts coming in. I have no idea when that's actually going to be. Come on, guys. I want you to turn. Thank you. 4 more. We have another 4 just about ready to go. And this engineer probably go here and reclaim this entire base and give us a whole bunch of mass. So he's doing quite a bit, actually. And these engineers, tier 2, we can support the commander there. The defense basically covers our entire base, thankfully. Are they sending that guy out yet? I don't think so. Yeah, trying to break the shields, though, is not easy. Seraphim have very strong shields. So we're going to move these guys here. This should definitely help. What was that? Oh, it was just units. Okay. Still trying to hit this factory. Oh, okay. I wonder what those are. Are those gunships? Maybe? Can't tell. That would be my guess. Oh, okay, they're pushing the bot forward. Thankfully, we have coverage, so we'll see it and be able to basically destroy it before it gets too close. At least hopefully, anyway. Everybody open up on him. He's the one that we need to focus on.
Fletcher, there's a large experimental unit approaching Fort Clark. That alien isn't done yet. HQ out.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
not
it.
gonna make it.
Commander, hit that thing with whatever you've got.
Yep, it's gone. Boom.
Maybe they'll think twice before attacking like that again. Good job. HQ out.
Perfect. Didn't get very far. I wonder if we attempted to build a nuke. How much resources would that take from us? Probably a lot. Yeah, quite a bit. Oh,
All enemy
oh.
forces have been defeated and Fort Clark is safe.
Wow, okay. I wasn't
Well
even paying
done,
attention.
Commander. This is an important victory for us.
There we go. Perfect. That's the very first operation done.
Our backs were against the wall, but you did it, Commander. Fort Clark is safe and we achieved an important victory against those damn aliens and their allies. From this day forward, we're through running from them. If we're going to survive this, we have to be able to take the fight directly to our enemies. And that's what we're going to do. Haul out.
Yes, it is. So, let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to look at the resources because I'm a little afraid. So we killed a lot of air, a lot of buildings, and a lot of land units. What did we build? We built more structures than anything. And we built a lot of experimentals. Yeah, we did. We built quite a bit of air. But we also lost 10 experimentals. Lost some air. Makes sense. Yeah, income. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Covert Aeon loyalists infiltrated the Order over a year ago. Their efforts have provided us with important intelligence, and they have also assisted us in spreading the word and truth of the Princess. However, the entire Loyalist network is now in grave peril. QAI has been using Copernicus as a staging ground for attacks into Coalition space. In an effort to stem those attacks, a group of Loyalists launched a secret operation against QAI's position. The operation ended in failure. QAI knew the attack was coming, and it captured 3 Loyalist leaders. We know from past ops that QAI will implant them with AI chips. If that happens, our entire covert network will be in grave peril.
The importance of this operation cannot be understated, Commander. It is now obvious that our security protocols have been breached. There is simply no other way our enemies could have known both the secret location of Fort Clark and about our covert actions on this planet. This situation must be dealt with before it spirals out of control.
Loyalists are still operating on planet, but they have been unable to launch a rescue mission. You will gate in here, reinforce their position, and then rescue the Loyalists being held by QAI. Once they are secure, you will destroy QAI's base. That horror of a machine is aided by an Order commander named Celine. She was once very loyal to the Princess, but fell victim to Kale's lies. A Loyalist spy named Thalia will be your on-planet liaison. She will have more intelligence for you once you arrive. You gate immediately.
Watch your back, Commander. Good hunting.
Okay, let's get into it. This one's going to be very interesting, I think, if I recall correctly.
Celine is launching attacks against the Loyalists, and you've got to fend her off. Let the good times roll. HQ out.
So, I think first thing I'm going to do,
I didn't expect Ryza to send the UEF commander.
we're going to build
Celine's
a
forces are
factory,
attacking
and
my
then just
base.
move in.
Deal with them. Thalia out.
Engineers.
You heard the lady, Commander. HQ out.
She should be able to survive this minor assault. She has this factory, so as long as this one doesn't die, she should be able to recover. As long as we keep our factory up and support, we should be fine, hopefully. Come on, build, please. Perfect, okay, now let's move in to help support. Get rid of all these flares. Okay. So now she can build engineers and still basically recover. Not easily, but she'll recover.
Scans show that the area is clear of enemy forces. Thank you, Commander.
Kind of, sort of. They're still there, I mean...
There's an order base to your east. Attack and destroy it. HQ out.
We need power generators. And your commander is a very powerful weapon and a building unit, so it can do both. I need to fend off all these very minor attacks. Did she get the radar back up? She did. Okay. Now I need mats. We need to get some of these mass points pretty quickly, hopefully. Okay, so that's power.
There's an order resource facility to your northeast, and it is powering the shields at Selene's base. Attack and destroy the power generators at the resource facility. Thalia out.
Okay.
Maybe those loyalists aren't worthless. Those power generators are what's keeping the shields operable at Selene's primary base. Take out the generators and the shields are toast. HQ out.
Okay, so I think if we start to do that, we should definitely be able to get some income going here. So we definitely need to get some...
The Loyalists are extremely important to our efforts. Most of our actionable intel comes from them. We have to do everything we can to support them. Haul out.
Yep, we need to protect them. Now that we have some income, we can actually expand and actually get some mass coming in so we can actually build some stuff. But I also need to use my commander to protect everything and have the engineers build everything. Okay, so this should help. Just trying to stem the tide of units. It's not a huge amount of units, but it's still enough. Enough to be an issue. Now, if I could upgrade to tier 2 on the commander, it'd probably be nice, but I don't think I'm gonna have the income for it. Put a bunch of power in the back here. I can't build a radar with the commander, at least not until I upgrade it to tier 2. But we can make a factory again. A lot closer to the front line this time. Start producing units. Now we'll have some mass income. Should actually cap some of these ones in the back, so that when we do upgrade them, we get a bonus. portion of them. Probably another factory would probably be good. Having radar so we can see what's going on is going to be super helpful. Okay, so this should be a lot of power, at least enough for us to sustain quite a few factories, I think. But trying to get these guys, yeah. Just hope they don't walk into range of these guys. Oh, dang it. We're gonna lose all those engineers. Maybe? Ah, dang. I tried. That's a lot of artillery, and that's gonna be focused, and that's not gonna be good for us. Really want to upgrade to tier 2. Can I? I think I can. I think we can do it. And if we get a tier 2 point defense down, that'll help protect us. Okay, so we need to come back up here and repair the mass extractors. How's the upgrade going? Pretty quickly, thankfully. Okay. So yeah, that's actually going to increase our mask income. Don't want to upgrade the factory just yet. I mean, I could, but I don't want to upgrade the commander and the factory at the same time. To move, engage these. We need to get like a defensive line here. We're using a lot of artillery. Into it, we should be just fine. Ooh, we're gonna lose that tank. Yep. The Aurora has the range, but it has very bad armor. The best way to counter it is with air power via bombers of tier 1. What do you know? We have tier 2. How do I want to do this? Yeah, right there would be good. Good place to have a tier 1 or tier 2 point defense to help protect. Get these other mass extractors actually. I wasn't able to get them because the engineers got killed. Now this will help us immensely. Now I can upgrade this. We'll need quite a few engineers. Actually kind of space these out and put a tactical missile defense because mobile missile launchers will be a thing. I'm going to move these up just a bit so they don't keep interfering. After we get these mass extractors, we're going to start reclaiming some of this to get some more income. Look at that, those are tier 2s, yeah. Overwhelm the tier 2s with just sheer numbers of tier 1.
Once your friends talk, no one will stop us. I will cleanse the galaxy myself.
And we need air cover now. What are we doing down here? Not even halfway yet. have bombers. I don't have air power just yet. I haven't made an air factory. I should, but not quite yet. I think what I actually need to do is come down here and upgrade the mass extractor. Should put a shield around it, but not sure how effective that would actually be. Oh, there's a tier 2 radar up here, so I don't need to worry about it. Was there tier 2, I'm assuming? Yep. More bombers. Destroyed by the flat cannons. So if I put on that, I don't want that. I was thinking. Never mind. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's a lot of artillery. There's a lot of artillery. We need to back away from that. And there we go. We finally got tier 2. Okay, so that's now upgraded. We need to go here and then here. Upgrade both of these mass extractors to increase our mass income. So that's 9, and right now it's 7. It's 3 unupgraded. Oh. Okay, well we'll upgrade that one. And you guys can go here and reclaim a bunch of stuff because we're gonna need it. Actually need another factory or just engineers up here to at least collect some of this stuff that keeps getting destroyed, so we can turn that into more better things for ourselves. See, tactical missile defense, I knew it would be handy. Tier 2 tactical defense for the mobile missile launchers that we need to get rid of. Bombers. Get rid of the dang bombers. Ooh, yeah, it's still gonna hurt. Still gonna need more. Still gonna need more attack defense, dang it. Could put a shield around it, but I don't feel comfortable yet because I don't think we have enough income for it just yet. Okay, so we got those all tier 2. Go here and here. Upgrade these. I don't know if those are tier 2 units or not. I have no idea. This and move that kind of this way so it'll automatically collect. I need power before I decide to do that though. So we are going to do tier 2 power generator, tier 2 power generator, and a shield. And we'll make that a template and we'll continue to use that actually. So that's done, and if we get this one, we'll go up here. We'll do tier 2, so we have 3 more tier 1s we need to upgrade. Ooh, there goes all our power. That's where all our power is going. Just trying to build a generator. Well, that and upgrading the mass extractors as well, otherwise known as mexes. There we go, plus 500 power. I think we're gonna upgrade this one. We'll start to crank out tier 2 units out of that factory once it upgrades. Oh, no, I wanted the commander, please. So now we are gonna go here. We're gonna ring that and do that. Ooh, that was nasty. We definitely need to get some tier 2 units of our own here. But we're just trying to hold the line right now. Oh my gosh, artillery. Lots of things to focus on. Have the unit advantage right now, but I don't want to push too far because we can't take on some of these emplacements. Although they don't really have tier 2, but I do want to wait to upgrade first. Okay, there we go. Now we just select all those with shift and we save the template. And we build another one. You're definitely gonna need it. Okay, so here we're gonna go like so. I mean, as the commander's here, we're gonna go here. We're gonna upgrade that one. After it's upgraded, we'll put some storage around it. And we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Upgrade it, storage around it. Oops. Misclicked that. We can drag it into position. There we go. There's a lot of mass from all these dead bodies here. Can I not? I can't see it. It's only a fat thing. They don't cause any more damage. They're just sitting there taking all this damage. They're not going to survive. Actually, now I'm starting to get some tier 2 units in there. Okay, I think we're actually safe to go to tier 3 here. I think we'll do one more set. Can I fit it there? I cannot. How much here? Just barely, but barely counts. That's all that matters. So that's kind of our economy. It's somewhat protected, which is important. Oh, that's a lot of tax. Oh my, that was a lot of tax. We are gonna have to get some shielding up here, I think. These guys forward a bit. Tier 1 is still very effective, actually, surprisingly. Should I attempt a tier 3 mass extraction upgrade? Possibly? Still very positive on both. We're going to kind of consolidate, kind of a tactical retreat right now. Ooh, Ooh, that hurt. Get all our units together. I think what I'm gonna do next, ooh, I don't know, can I wonder if I could lob that. I might be able to lob that with TAC missiles. I think we're gonna do that actually. I'll put them here, it's gonna cover the entire map. So we're gonna do a set of 6. So typically that's best. It'll take a lot of resources, but you can always reclaim it later as well. I think we are going to stop production on one of these and go to 2 with that. Assistance on that. And we will get assistance on this one down here. Do I want to do Navy? I mean, it will be important, but I think we should probably do air before we do Navy. So we're going to go like this. We are going to get the hydrocarbon plant. We're going to put a bunch of air factories around it. And then we're going to add some power generators in between just because that'll be kind of our air grid, so to speak. Engage, 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 engage the gunships. Get rid of them, please. Get rid of the gunships, my goodness. Back a little bit. Tier 2. I don't have a block coming out of this one. I don't even have anything coming out of it. What? Oh, I didn't have it on the sheet. No wonder. Okay, so you guys, let's that, and we're gonna upgrade this one to tier 3. I think it's fairly safe. Do 10 tier 3 engineers and get some economy.
The power
going.
generators are still online.
I am
Destroy
very
them.
well aware. Thank you very much. Okay, we need to go and engage the missile launchers. There we go. Kind of consolidate. Yep, there was a bunch of guns. I had a feeling that was coming. Okay, so we have a bunch of packs loaded and all of them, but of course these last two that you just got built, we're going to support that one and then that one, and build up the attack missiles. Tier 3, it's going to be amazing. And I think we're actually going to get, once we get the engineers, we'll build, I think we're going to build a grid actually of how I personally like to build my economy. Granted, it's pretty volatile, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so now, let's see if we can't launch 6 at one T3P gem. All 6 launched? Yes, we did. Use that one for the next missile, please. You don't have those just yet, so... Well, I think... Wow, tier 3 already on that one. Awesome. Oh, did they not make it over? Oh, I don't know if they made it over. May not have made it over the mountain. Let's try again. We're gonna maybe make it this time. Or are they gonna hit the mountain? I can't tell. No, looks like they made it well over the mountain. Oh, it just didn't kill it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it killed it. One more launch should definitely kill them both, I would hope. At least that's the goal anyway. Are our engineers done? I think they are. Oh, not quite. Still got a couple
The shields are going down at Celine's base.
Perfect.
Attack her while you can. Thalia out.
Okay, so we are going to attack.
You'll pay dearly for destroying these facilities.
Yeah. Who do we want to take out? We're gonna go with. Actually, we're gonna separate these. Actually, we're gonna go 3 here. We're gonna take out that factory. These 3. Take out this factory. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. And I hope 3 is gonna be enough. Oh, I didn't even look for tac defense. I don't think they have tac defense. Doesn't look like it. Well, took out some of their shields, so we want those. Launch again on there. And these ones launch there. And we'll launch the next 6 at the other T2 factory. At least land factory, which definitely help. Oh, it still didn't do it. Dang it. It should definitely, like, kill it. I mean, it should. Oh, there's an engineer helping it. No wonder. Okay. Well, I think they're still. Okay, yeah, we're still good to go on all those. We're gonna launch 6 at this one then. I think we're just gonna kind of push in a little bit. Okay, so let's get our template set up. Ooh, no, don't want to do that. I want to get rid of that one. So that's shift and control to get rid of that while right-clicking it. Now this is an extremely volatile setup, so it doesn't always work. But if you can get it to work, it works great. I think we're going to do SAMs along the edge here. Just to kind of protect ourselves from incursions of aircraft that will probably make it over this ridge. They will not survive with all the SAMs right there. Not all the SAMs, but a good portion of SAMs anyway. Let's push in a little bit here. I got some tier 2 in here with some shielding, which is super helpful actually. Oh, we got tier 2 point defense. Where is that tier 2? There it is. We're just gonna launch there. You're gonna back up just a bit. The tier 2 point defense is actually causing quite a bit of harm. Those attacks will do quite a number on it, I'm sure. And kaboom. Well, took out the factory. If we do 2 to the defense, it should be fine. That's tier 3. Yes, it is. Now we move to the next one, upgrade that one. And we got these guys here. Here to do tier 3 here. All these to tier 2, please. Thank you. Moving all those forward. I think we got rid of the PD. Yes, we did. So, next launch, we'll launch at one of the factories, the tier 2 factories to be specific. Launch the next set at the next tier 2, because I don't think it's going to completely kill it. I don't think they have TAC missile defense, so we're going to utilize it. Maybe they do. Just not seeing it, maybe? There we go. Okay, so that should definitely help. 6 there, and then we're going to take out this power generator and definitely cripple them. As we try to tech up to tier 3, which we kind of already have. I think we're going to upgrade the commander to tier 3 now. Does that feel like we're able to? Just going to keep producing units, but I think we're going to definitely need to get some ASF units going here very quickly because we're going to need it. We are going to need air coverage for sure. So, gunships, you're not going to last with flak in here, I'm sorry. Not happening. Okay, so we got rid of 2 of the tier 2s. Is that one tier 3 now? It is. Okay, do we have... Oh, it's still a tier 1. I think we're going to come back here and then do these 2. Tier 3. Or income. They take out that power generator? I believe they did. So now we're going to take out the air factories, I believe. Although I'm guessing they're probably rebuilding. At least attempting to. So they have... What they got there? They have just a few power generators. Not many. I don't think it's enough to sustain what they're trying to do. Yeah, this is definitely stemming the tide. This will hurt their air production. They'll only be able to send tier 1 land units, which we can definitely handle. Oh, it still wasn't enough. Oh my gosh, it's almost dead too. Well, I suppose with the engineering assistance on it, I could understand it surviving. Okay, so now we're gonna go like this. Make that a template in that order, so then we can build it again. So are these already tier? Wow, they're already tier 3. Holy smokes. Okay, well, I'm glad that we're able to upgrade very quickly. It's very nice. Definitely not used to it myself. We're going to stop here, and we're actually going to go tier 3 with this factory. So we can produce tier 3 units. Oh my gosh, they don't have nothing to protect against 3 tier 1 flares. They got units, but nothing enough to protect them. My gosh. Actually kind of funny. Their little squad here is going to clean up this whole thing. It's kind of funny. I don't want to yet because I'm still trying to tech up to the right tiers, so... And we're going to build a gateway very close here. We're going to build a bunch of support landers. Once you're done with that, you can support that. These can all be upgraded. You can come here and support this. How is the SAMs coming? They're coming along quite nice, actually. We're going to need Omni, though. Which you can actually provide once we get that up. Omni radar, so we can see everything. And power generators to assist it. And we're gonna have to, yeah, we definitely need to get the air before we clean this out, because they're gonna send in a bunch of transports. I'm not sure if we're ready to handle it just yet. Dang, that upgrades so quickly. Upgrade to tier 3 now too? Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. So we have a lot more income than I was expecting, actually. Which is not a bad thing. How many units we got here? We have 6, so we still need... How many units we got here? So we do 2 of each of the tier 3s, that'll leave us 2, and they'll just kind of patrol around the base. And yeah, once they're done with those, we'll have them come over here. You guys, just kind of patrol around and collect mass as we need it, I suppose. So now we have tier 3, we should be very well off, actually. We support this factory to tier 3, and we can produce tier 3 units. And yeah, it's amazing how well the loyalists are actually figuring it out, because I'm not doing it. I'm trying to build up a defense. They have PD here, they do, but it's behind what needs to be destroyed. So we basically just YOLO'd into that, which I guess is fine. We'll let them try to protect it with what few units they have. And then we'll start cranking out Percivals. And we'll crank out a few of these, each of these. Okay. I think we're still gonna need SAMs though, kind of all over the place. Just get the feeling we're gonna need the SAMs. So we're gonna go like so. Yep, and the rest of those. Basically nothing left down here. Like I said, I don't want to do anything with it yet because it's going to trigger the next expansion, and we're not ready for it yet. We don't have air cover. We need like tier 3 ASF, which is what I'm trying to get on. But in the meantime, we're going to have to use SAMs to kind of mitigate it. I guess we could actually use these guys to go kind of the same way. Have kind of a backup in this area. So we're going to do 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. These guys can kind of support the front, along with all the tier 1 guys. Wait, it's only one? Oh, there's the other one. Okay, so as these are finally upgrading, then we'll be able to build them. Oh, I'm gonna need the staging facilities as well. We have Omnia. So we're gonna need something like that very quickly. And we're gonna do something like that. They're building very quickly, which is a very good sign. Some Resource allocation, otherwise known as RAS. That we're gonna have the commander move up to here. We're gonna build a T3 shield, followed by 2 SAMs, a flak, followed by a few point defense. We don't have tier 3 yet, but we will get it after this mission expands. Clink hammers, anti-missile, attack defense. Sorry. That should be a fairly steady fire base right there. That should help support us anyway. Okay. Well, as these units are building, I think we're going to take these units and just kind of go and clean up. It's going to trigger the next mission, but I think we might be able to handle it. I don't have any Fat Boys yet, but it's kind of a work in progress. After he gets that upgrade done, I guess we could start working on one. Just to have it. There we go. Now get that shield up, which is going to be very helpful for us. Like I said, I don't remember exactly how many, but I know transports come in with some tier 3 units that we got to try to mitigate. So we'll see how well this works. The Fat Boy will be a good defensive, so they can't really get into here. Okay, this whole section should be now gone. Even with just the Flapjacks just doing what they do.
Well
Say
done,
they're eventually going to
Commander.
take out the shield generator. It's not going to take long.
The approach to the prison is going to be a tactical nightmare.
Yep.
First, you need to slug your way through this pass. Got to assume the enemy has the whole area dialed in, so expect heavy resistance.
Fat Boy counter.
From there, things will probably go from bad to worse. We have to assume the enemy has heavy defensive fortifications on the far side of the pass. This prison is holding the 3 loyalists. If QAI gets its hooks into them, we're in a world of trouble. Capture the
Okay.
prison and get the loyalists out of there.
Here we go. Now this is going to be
I
the
will
hard
destroy
part.
that experimental before you even finish it.
Okay, that's clearly glitched. It's already over half done, and you're not going to kill it, Gary. I'm sorry. He's still alive? What? We gotta try to stem this tide at least a little bit. I don't really know the best way to do it right now. Other than just trying to get units there. Maybe getting the Fat Boys up. Them close.
You're clear to receive the Ravager. It's a hard-hitting point defense system, and should come in handy if you need to fend off ground attacks. HQ
Thank you
out.
very much. There's the Ravager that I'm gonna need.
Your pathetic alliance is no match for the might of the Seraphim.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but it's clearly not working, so yeah. Get enough units in a location and it's not gonna matter. You can overwhelm a single T3 unit with a bunch of tier 1 units. It's really not that hard. See? Easily mitigated. We're trying to get rid of all this stuff that is necessarily easy, but it's doable. And the Fat Boy's trying to take out this mass extractor that he can't hit, of course. More Fat Boys. Don't think these can reach anything other than this, which we can actually take out. That'll stop him from firing, I hope. There.
You do not comprehend the power that is arrayed against you.
Yeah, okay, if you say so. See, this is where I think having just a little bit of navy is going to be handy. We're going to build a couple of naval factories. Still got a lot of units. Oh my goodness. There's all the gunships. Yeah, these gunships are not going to last. Yes, there's tier 3s, but there's so much flak in this mix. I don't think it's going to matter. Plus the sands, so... Another Fat Boy online. Push it up. And we'll push it through this entire pass and we'll still soften this. But before we capture it, a lot of experimentals will be coming from here. So we're going to be building a lot of Fat Boys. Try to mitigate it. Oh snap, I got scouts here. Perfect.
Gary was a fool. But I will not be defeated so easily.
We need to see what's going on. Plain and simple. Okay, these are all tier 3, so we're just gonna keep going by them because they're always gonna be shot. Stop a huge stream like this. Harbingers, yes, but the Loyalists, probably not. Let's just go through. Let's just kind of push to the center. Yes, we might lose a lot of these units, but still, with support of the shields, we're not going to be able to survive terribly long. That's the Fat Boy pushing up, I was hoping. Here. I think what we're going to have to do we got the Continental? We don't have Continental transport yet. Well, okay. So we're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop that. I need just one air transport. I'm gonna transport a few of these guys, like up into here somewhere, and build some Fat Boys. Because if we're able to do that, then we can just push straight up into through this and just annihilate it. Oh, crap. I knew something was going to happen, I just didn't know when. Come on, please repair. We can go and actually go like this. Let them focus the factory, that's fine. Let's go and reclaim all these frigates and let's just reclaim the destroyer, why not? Fat Boy's up, so good luck trying to survive this. Oh, but we can't really handle the subs. Yeah, that's not something we can actually deal with. I wonder if we push the Fat Boy up to here, would it... maybe? I don't know. Where did... Transport's there, okay. Can I get 2 on there? Might be able to. Like so. Drop them there. And transport back. Can do it that way. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna push you up here then. Wait for the next one to come out. We'll do the same thing yet again. Okay, we're gonna come back out here. Build another factory. And in this factory, we will drop a sonar. Followed by Atlantis. Because Atlantis is actually very powerful. This will give us vision on everything. And not like it. Oh. Trying to get some shells onto the cruiser there. Oh, we're able to, it looks like. Perfect. I love it. Yeah, these units didn't do very well, but with the Fat Boys there now, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's funny, the sonar's gonna get a kill on a frigate. And it's kind of funny. Yes, the Atlantis is taking damage, but I just find it funny. So we should actually stop producing units. I don't need to be producing any more than I need to right now because reasons. So we're gonna do that. Oh gosh darn it, had to clear out some trees. And we are going to hold fire on all of these until we're ready to have a huge number of them to push into with them.
One of our operatives is ready to plant explosives anywhere in the field, Commander. The explosion should be sufficient to destroy the targeted building, so use it wisely. Click on the command signal button, and then click on the target to mark it.
So we're gonna build another Atlantis, because they're great, actually. Some people don't think they are, but they're quite capable units. Especially against subs. Because it is a submersible. It's going to take out that sub with 4 torps, right? Okay. There was more than one submarine there. Ooh, it took a little bit of damage. All of 50 HP. So we're going to have 3 Fat Boys up there. Perfect. Actually use all these units actually and push them here. It's a lot of units really close though, which isn't very good for the Fat Boys. Fat Boys do not like units close to them. It doesn't do very well. We'll drop even more over here. Hold fire on all of these. If we get like, I don't know, 6 or so here, then we can do that. They have explosives we can use, correct? Yes. Let's do it. Power generator. Has a huge explosion. Quite catastrophic, as you can tell. Move, please. Why are you stuck on a wall section? My gosh. Come on, man. Thank you. We're going to submerge, actually. Because it is vulnerable while up surfaced, but it still acts like an aircraft carrier. Build all kinds of air units. And let's see here. So I need mass. Do I have any other units capable? I do not. So these guys, because there's a lot of mass throughout the base, they need to reclaim. Another one came out that we need to do that with. Okay. And we need to transport just a bit closer. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, streaming them in like this isn't good though. Of course, the Titans are going to be the first ones to get there because they're the fastest. Well, you're not going to move. We're just going to do that then. Grab these guys and move them. Drop them there. Okay. Gosh, come on now, Fat Boys, do your job. So if we lose a lot of those units, it's not going to hurt us because that'll help save us on unit cap, which we will probably approach very quickly, actually. We're just gonna put that on repeat because we will probably need it. We're gonna come back here.
You must rescue the other loyalists. Time is of the essence.
I know, I'm working on it. My gosh, lady, I'm trying. Well, I am and I'm not, I guess, in a way, so... Get these guys up out of the way. I also want to build a bunch more of them because we're gonna need to. We're going to need all the extra firepower. It'd be nice to get a Cybran engineer, because then we can build... Oh boy, what would it be? Monkey Lords?
You have no chance of defeating the Seraphim.
Yeah, sure, okay, if you say so. Now that Percivals are up here, it's going to be a lot harder for them to deal with them. Although, Hunters are kind of interesting. Percivals have the range and the damage, but they don't have the DPS. So, it is what it is. And now that we got 2 or 3 mobiles on station, they can deploy and cause lots of damage. Move these guys down a little bit to protect them. Got all the artillery now moving in, so this will be interesting. This will definitely stop the push it from here, I believe. And again, we need to hold fire. Otherwise, they'd be opening up on this all day long. Do we have any scouts yet? No, we don't, because I didn't make anything. Of course not. Don't want anything on repeat, I just want a set of scouts. I wonder if I did RAS on that. On the actual commander? Well, I mean, I probably could, but I'm gonna wait before I do that. Just because I'm burning a lot of mass right now on building more fat boys. So we need to get rid of those. Perfect. These up. These guys up as well. Might actually lose Percival's because formation moving, black is able to hit them as well. Oh, lost. What did we lose? Ooh, that's the demolisher. Okay. Now they know these are here. Whether they do anything about it or not, it's another matter. They're probably not. Just have hold player on them. Out of mass. Oh no. Imagine that. Out of mass. Well, guess what? There's a lot of mass over here, so we can do that. I suppose building a battleship doesn't help. And building fat boys, so yeah, it doesn't help. Having 6 fat boys push up from the south, 3 from the west, not a whole lot's going to survive that. Plus I'll be still making more down here, so yeah. We'll go there, and go down here. Try to collect some kind of mass. There's lots of mass here, we just gotta get it. What is that? Is that Blaze still going at it? It is. Still trying to take on that thing, but there's double shield there. Probably not gonna go too well. So once these 6 are done, we'll push in from the south, and then we'll push in from the west and annihilate this whole section. The only thing that will survive on this is the air, which I'm gonna have to produce a bunch more air, it looks like. Which is fine. Go like this. We will fire. So we need to get 5 more of each of those. Not on repeat, but that'll be 40 more ASF, which should help us. Now we're just going to push forward with all this. Halfways are still going to be firing on whatever. Halfway from this section down here, I'm just gonna wreck everything. I say, apparently just go like that. Instead of formation move, just move. Please. Please move, fat boys. I'm sorry, you're not gonna take out the mountain. You can try, but the mountain is not gonna give up, I'm sorry. You can't make a hole in the mountain with the shells. I mean, I know you want to, but it's not going to be easy. that many catboys rolling through, there's not much that's going to stop them. Although I say that, and you need to stop.
The UEF will
so do
fall. You have no future.
You need to get rid of the point defense, please. Well, that's going to be bad. Ah, lost a catboy. Okay, so we lost one to a power generator explosion. The shield is basically gone. Not a whole lot we could have done with it. I mean, could have been more smart about it, but who wants to be smart about a game? I just lost another one. What did I lose? A friendly fire? Probably. Oops, nope. Reclaim it, please. We're gonna go like this. There we go. A little bit better. Basically, everyone just kind of move here. Take out everything in the way. So nothing's really going to survive that. And we need to kind of gain air control, hopefully, which shouldn't be too bad, I guess. I mean, I don't have nearly as many ASF as I wanted, but there should be a lot more here than what they have to offer. So it should be just fine, I think. Although they have SAM, so that's probably not going to turn out well for us. It might not. If we can take out what little ASF is here, we should be okay. I'm going to move one pathway up in there, clear out all that. That should be all ASF. Come on, thank you. Okay, now we gotta pull back. I don't want to lose all of them. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to build a huge amount of items to basically stop what's gonna happen with all the units that are gonna come in through this section. All those to here. All the pillars are going to kind of move upward. Oh, really? Come on. There we go. I didn't want to get too close to an explosion, even though we rolled right over a 2-2 power generator anyway. You don't want to kill it because it is volatile. There we go. So that should be everything. Hopefully we're here to clear it out. Hopefully. Move up here just to be safe. Move all these guys here. Move them up there to kind of hopefully absorb it. We need more mass, please. Ah, okay. Can you at least come down here and like collect all that, please? Building so many things. Negative 900, and I'm only producing 350-ish. Yeah, that's kind of an issue. We'll just kind of build an engineer here, kind of reclaim all this, move the fat boy back, and I think if we have, oh crap, well, what is it, 11, 10 or so fat boys all kind of firing, it should be okay. I mean, I can always just take these mass points too, so that would be useful. There's a lot of mass on this map right now. trying to get a lot of it, it's not as easy. Okay, so now we got the engineer. Don't want that, I want that, and that, and then just kind of like so, please. And it's going to take a while, unfortunately, but it is what it is, so... I mean, I'm building all these, so that's kind of part of it. Trying to create a defensive line here so they don't encroach too much once the enemy experimentals spawn. Once we capture this, which we probably will, unless it automatically captures it, which I hope it doesn't. I think you have to force the capture command, I think. I could be completely wrong on that, of course, but I thought it was a forced command. So biting into that little bit of reclaim that is there is super helpful. Put another engineer there so we can capture all that. Well, not capture, but get some more resources. Excuse me. I know what I could do. I could build a Maver. That would actually be super useful. But in order to do so, we're gonna need to protect it. Like so. Are you upgraded? You are, okay. So there. Whoop, no, I don't want to do that. I want to support him. And where's the other engineer? Gotcha. It's the one that needs to be, like, helping with get all this mass. There we go. Now we're starting to get some mass coming back in, it looks like. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I still don't know if that's going to be enough. We got quite a few of those yet coming off. How about you actually come down here, take these mass points, and then grab whatever else we can grab. So we need the mass. We definitely need mass. You're always going to be stalled for either mass or power, and typically it's mass, at least for me. Can never get enough of it. Power's fine. Getting enough power seems to be easy, but... yeah, we're spending 830 mass a tick, and we only have plus 530. Yeah. Oh, now we're slightly positive. At least temporarily. And there we dipped again. Probably because we got a mass extractor online. And that would be my guess. It's weird how the factories kind of shape the terrain like that. This one and this one, we can roll up here. We're gonna do that, get them in formation, because they're gonna blast through a lot of these. A bunch of Percivals on the front line, some Flapjacks. So this will be like cannon fodder, and then hopefully all of the fat boys will hit them as they come into range here. getting the Maver up. I should have gotten that up earlier, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, we're gonna stop on air production, and we are gonna have all those engineers actually support the commander. So that's where a lot of it goes, is build power. If you don't have the build power, then you're SOL. So we're gonna actually move these guys up a little bit closer, I think. Maybe something like that, so a lot of them can actually fire. Okay, what is this one at? It's at 3, we should be good there. These guys are moving up, so we need to move them up here. Should be more than enough fat boys to handle all that, all those experimentals. There'll be Galactic Colossuses and Monkey Lords, so hopefully there'll be enough firepower to melt their HP, I'm hoping. That's the goal, anyway. Wait, what? Okay, I don't understand why you're not, like, reclaiming what you're supposed to be reclaiming, my guy. Because it'd be super helpful if you would. Should definitely help a little bit. Hoping. Oh, we're not even building the Maver yet. Oh my goodness. I thought we were already building the Maver, but apparently not. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. This set? Oh, we're building another battleship. That's why. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So, after you guys get done with that one, build a bunch more. Where's those guys coming? Oh, they're coming from here. I was like, they're building Blaze, but what are they building out of here? Anything? No, they got air factories, but this is just, what, Intel? Economy? Economy. So how many fat boys do we have right here? 11. Is that going to be enough? Maybe. Now we're starting the Maver. Okay. So I think now is probably as good a time as any to try to start capturing prison, which shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, I need the mass, but I'm freaking well over 1,000 in the whole mass because I'm building so many fat boys. Actually, what we should do, we'll just reclaim that one and bring this last one up. It should be good. There we go.
You rescued us just in time, Commander. QAI was beginning the final stages of the AI implantation. Thank you. They are out.
Okay, so did they deploy yet?
It is unfortunate that I was unable to extract the desired information from my guests. There will be other opportunities.
I don't think so.
The Loyalist traitors will never make it off this planet. I will see to it myself.
No, you won't. survive. Yeah, no kidding. And there's the first Galactic Colossus. One of many. And if I wait long enough, the princess will make them turn, basically. So, yeah, this ought to be interesting. Percival's up, move in. All fat boys, move up. Because we're going to need as much firepower as possible, and then just melt all these guys. Look at the amount of firepower we have out here. Stop right here, you should be able to fire on everything. Dead.
Hear me, people of the Illuminate. I am Princess Rianne Berg, rightful leader of the Aeon. The Seraphim are not the saviors they claim to be. They bring nothing save death and destruction.
Okay, now we gotta focus.
The Order has betrayed you. Evaluator Kale seeks nothing but absolute power, and she will sacrifice anyone that dares stand in her way. The time has come to rise up and reject her teachings.
So we lost one.
To fight against those that seek to destroy all of humanity. Rise and fight in the name of your princess.
Dead.
The princess is alive. I don't believe it.
Lost one.
You were told she was alive, Celine.
Ooh, we just lost one.
You still turned your back on her.
Okay.
You made your choice. And now you will live with the consequences.
We need to, like, nom all that.
So wrong. Forgive me, princess. I can still make things right.
Yeah, but I destroyed all your army. Yeah, surviving it was fairly simple with that many fat boys. Kind of a moot point.
Strategic launch. Strategic launch.
Oh my gosh,
Detecting
that's a lot of
multiple
nukes.
strategic missile launches. Looks like the two lovebirds are nuking each other. HQ out.
It's a lot of nukes.
QAI's got a Cybran ACU in its base. Don't know if it's piloted or it's simply being controlled by QAI. Regardless, you need to destroy it. HQ out.
The betrayal by Celine was not within expected parameters. However, the situation has been re-evaluated, and my victory is still the most probable outcome of this conflict.
Okay.
I was wrong to have sided with you, monster. I shall atone for my actions by destroying you.
Once you have destroyed QAI's ACU, Loyalist forces will arrive and secure the Seraphim commander. Oh, yes. Then I will be able to decipher its language matrix.
QAI's base is to the northwest, and Celine took out most of its missile launchers. You should pay that damn computer a little visit. HQ out.
My influence is much more vast than you can imagine.
Sure, okay. See if we can finish this quickly. Well, it'd be nice, but I don't know. If we could get the frickin' Maver up, it'd be nice. But I need mass in order to do that. I don't have mass. Imagine that. Ooh, I love that sound from the summits. Love the sound of the guns. Bonk. Good. There we go. Take out them cruisers. So we're just gonna kind of stop right here, I think.
Uploading the schematic for the Spearhead, Commander. It's a mobile missile launcher and can pound the hell out of shields and tactical missile defense systems. Have fun. HQ
Yeah,
out.
it's good for stationary bombardment, but if it's trying to fire against units that are moving, it's useless. As soon as the summit gets built, it should make it a little bit easier on our economy. There we go. Okay, I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, just the sound of the summits. A lot of torpedoes. Atlantis has the health pool, so... Assuming that was a monkey. Yep, that was a monkey. Bunch of bricks, okay. Should be able to handle that. And Maver is up. What do you know? So, Maver, why don't we target factories first?
Looks like something big is going down in Illuminate space. Sensors are registering numerous nuclear detonations and several quantum wakes. No idea what's happening, but it's a safe bet that it's tied to Burke reappearing. Haul out.
We need to, like... Yeah. Maver's gonna just devastate the entire base. Come on, launch, please. First shell out. These fat boys are just doing work, man. Need Omni though, that's kind of something we do need. Curious to see what kind of damage, if any, it's doing yet. Oh, took out a mass fab. Cool. This one has to break through the shield, so might take a little bit. I wonder if we kind of push this way, how well that'll do. Yeah, surface naval against a fat boy. Probably not a good idea. I think we'll just kind of push through this way. Don't know what that was, but it was not good. Okay, we're just gonna push the fat boys. Okay, so... What, already?
If you destroy this ACU, another shall rise in its place.
Wow, okay,
I am
wasn't
endless.
expecting that. I was figuring it'd take a long time,
This is
but
just a shell.
we got a direct hit on the ACU
are in
with the Maver.
Just a few more moments, and the
Wow.
Seraphim Commander will be ours.
That's
Oh,
quite amazing, actually.
Detecting quantum signature. The Seraphim is coming through. The Seraphim is ours.
Excellent work. Excellent. Soon, all of its secrets will be ours.
There we go, that one's done. A lot quicker than I was expecting, but I'll take it.
Commander, I wanted to personally thank you for aiding my beloved Loyalists. They are our first line of defense against the Order of the Illuminate's treachery, and losing them would have been a devastating blow. The coming days will be dark, But don't lose heart. Our ultimate victory is closer than you think.
Okay. So, let's go to units. What did we kill? We killed a bunch of air and a bunch of land units. What we built? We built a bunch of land, a bunch of structures, and a bunch of experimentals. A little bit of air, not a huge amount. But we lost a lot of land, a few experimentals, so to be expected.
I know you just returned from Copernicus, Commander, but we have an urgent mission for you.
It appears that the return of Princess Burke has unleashed a high degree of infighting amongst the Order. Oh, yes. Our agents tell us that as many as a third of the Aeon have abandoned the Order and now fight on the behalf of the Princess. A splendid development. Splendid.
This is Blue Sky, some kind of secret retreat that Toth cooked up when Burke first became Princess. Unfortunately, it's not much of a secret anymore, and the Seraphim have placed it square in their crosshairs. Your mission is to get Princess Burke the hell out of there. That old hag Kale is already trying to discredit Burke's message, and if they get their hands on her, Princess Burke is going to die a slow and agonizing death. We can't let that happen.
Ryza is already on planet and awaits your arrival. You gate immediately. Be safe, my child. Be safe.
Okay, so this is going to be basically a naval and air mission. We'll build some land, but we need naval and air is what we need.
This is gonna be a hell of a fight, Commander. Link up with Ryza and get Burke out of there. HQ out.
Colonel, before we can launch our primary offensive, we must destroy a Seraphim naval base located to your north. This will secure our flank and allow us to push east. Prepare your forces. Ryza out.
I am honored that you are fighting on my behalf, but please make haste. My palace defenses will not be able to hold off the Seraphim much longer.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to build air factories, but I think before we get too far into this, I'm going to have to end up wrapping up stream right now, because it's time for me to go get some food. So, I think we'll get the factory built here, we'll get some P-gens up, and then we'll kind of just wrap up stream. Come on, build, 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 please. I was going to build a land factory, but I don't see no reason to. There's really no reason to. You don't need land. We're on a very small island. Can't really expand too terribly much. And I don't think there's any land units that would actually provide us with anything that we would need. So we're going to build that. We're going to get some mass extractors going. Okay. Need some mass. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up stream now. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. No, it wasn't too exciting or not too exhilarating, but something different. I will continue this on another stream if you guys are interested. I've played through it a few times, but I figured it'd be nice to play through it on stream just to kind of chat with you guys and see how you guys like it. And if I can help you with anything, I'd be more than happy to if I know what it is that you're asking. So, I'm going to save the game here. We're going to go UEF. This is the third mission. And there we go. We're gonna exit in the game. We're gonna go here. Okay, so that's gonna do it for today's stream. Once again, thank you everybody for stopping in and watching and enjoying the stream. And I'll catch everybody in the very next one. Thank you everybody again, and everyone have a good day. Bye-bye.